cost of living, standard of living, you've actually, to an extent, hopped to my next question. Because another school of thought out there says there are so many other things that labor should be fighting for right now instead of a pay rise. Because you mentioned how that there is not enough products and goods in the market to be paid for, even if we got a pay rise. Tomatoes right now goes for a piece for 100 naira.
That's right.
And that is for people who are able to get it. In some areas, it is higher than that.
Yes.
You pay more than 100 naira for one piece.
Yes, okay, sorry, let me cut you up there. You see, just like what we've said now, a piece of tomato or just 1 or 2 pieces, you know, will just go for about 500 naira. Okay? The purchasing power of money is made less. Far, far less compared to the goods it can offer in the market. So the value of money. So if you have more money in your pocket, you are not actually getting more. That's the economic truth. You are not actually getting more. Because the too few goods we are still having in the market will still be there. In fact, they will keep dwindling while you have so much money in your pocket. Recently, you begin to hear people tell you that waiting with the chop now and money, no longer the goods in the market. Do you understand? Because you pay so much amount of money to get less products.
Someone said with the way we're going, it to get to a point where you have to wheel a barrel full of money to the market just to buy a loaf of bread. And it has, weird as it sounds, is actually the truth.
No, but that's the issue now.
We're going. And, you know, where I was going to earlier before, you know, you interjected was, people are saying at this point, labor should be fighting for a more active agricultural sector, more production.
That's right.
You know, more employment for the teeming young persons.
That's right.
And these questions or these topics have
been silenced, have been relegated.
About.
That's it.
Why is that? Why does it look like the labor is, I don't want to say bereft of ideas or being very selfish at this time, but why do you think that is?
You see, it's just like the economic understanding of our present situation. Many don't have it. They feel the more money you have, the more impact you make in getting economic goods. But that's not the truth. The truth is that, like you said, what I think labor should be fighting for now, because whether you like it or not, the primary economic of every cash we have in our pocket is how much value it has to getting something from the market. Okay, the goods and services it can get, but if it couldn't get it, the value is made nonsensical. And how does that come? At this point, our agricultural approach is very low. Yes, give it to insecurity, give it to people's lackadaisical attitude towards going to agricultural sector, give it to banks not there to support agricultural sector and all that. Labor should actually approach this from a different angle. Because if you pump more money into people's pockets, it makes no difference economically. It makes no difference. I should at this point begin to pressure the government to begin to give either loan or incentive to agricultural sector, even at 1-digit interest. Now, begin to meet agricultural farmers and all that, meet them and encourage them to do more. Then begin to meet what is this commission that regulates protection agency and all that, to actually mitigate the pains people are getting in acquiring goods and services. Because at this point, we don't have regulatory body anymore that actually will regulate the buying ceiling, the ceiling prices of goods and services. In fact, if I come to you, whatever thing you want to sell is what you sell. If you go to Mr. B, whatever thing he wants to... So, you see, there's no ceiling price on goods and services. The same bread we buy for 1.2 in a particular shop could be sold at 1.5 in another shop. Do you understand? And don't forget, these breads or the manufacturer, the manufacturers supply could be at a same rate. Same thing goes to every other economic goods and services. Okay. So if labor would want to do more, we should think, yes, asking for pay rise is good, but to an extent. But let's see how they work with other organs of the government that will actually force down prices of things. Because as we speak, when you have, in fact, even if government say, okay, we are paying 150,000 naira, pump so much money into people's pockets, they can still not make or meet up the economic demands of their families, because the goods are so few in the market. Right. Because every goods, every money you have is just to meet your primary need. And what are the primary needs? Buying, selling, feeding your family and yourself.